Famcast Media Podcast Network. Famcast Media Podcast Network.
I just want to occupy your mind, 'cause it's the funniest feeling. I just want to occupy your mind. I just want to occupy your mind.
Hey, what's going on out there, everybody? This is Dee Rotten, and this is Occupy Your Mind, episode 5, episode 5, episode 05 for all you people out there staying alive. What's going on, man? I don't know. I'm just trying to separate some stuff, trying to keep From the Dungeon podcast, interview based and, radio based. And I just want to come on, to Occupy Your Mind, bring it back, Occupy Your Mind, and just bring a fucking, bring a show back where I could sit there, and just talk smack, bro. Just talk about whatever stuff I want. Like, look, man, today I'm drinking Tupo Chico, something like that. Tupo Chico drink, man. Yeah, you're not gonna get the satanic panic, symbol in the background when you buy this drink. But yeah, man, 'cause I got the green screen hooked up, so it's hooking all this weird shit up, man. But yeah, man, so just here, bro. I've been watching Hawk versus Wolf podcast a lot. That's with Tony Hawk and Jason Ellis. And those dudes, they got a pretty good combination, man. Oh god, that Topico Chico thing is fucking awesome. Yeah, bro. They got some oh man, it's not letting me comment on that. That's weird. That's very weird. But whatever. So yeah, man, they got, I've been watching a lot of Hawk versus Wolf podcast, bro. And it's pretty good, man. I mean, I wouldn't really think listening to Tony Hawk would be actually fun. I love watching his skating and stuff, man, but listening to him, they got some cool stories, dude. They got some really good stories. Oh, also too, Kind Bars. Sponsor me, please. I love your Kind Bars. And I love Tupo Chico seltzer water. Sponsor me, please. But yeah, man, it's a good podcast. It's really interesting. They got a lot of great freaking stories, man. A lot of great stories, bro. So I mean, if you guys ever get a chance to, go out there, listen to the Hawk versus Wolf podcast, bro. Kind Bar, sponsor me, bro. This is really good. Yeah. Let me tell you about some skateboarding stuff, man. I mean, I probably talked about it on the From the Dungeon podcast, but I skateboarded, I think from 10 years old to maybe 12. I think 5th grade to 7th grade, I skateboarded. I used to skateboard with a bunch of people, and we used to skate around Jersey City. Went to Brooklyn Banks once. One time went to Brooklyn Banks, bro, and then, I can't remember it. I remember being there, but I don't remember anything happening. I remember doing a finger flip. I picked up the board, I finger flipped it, and then I fucking jumped in the air and I landed on the board. I remember doing that. I remember seeing somebody trying it after me. It's pretty fucking weird. And I know it's rude for me chewing. But, hey, it's occupying your mind right now with anything. I'm mukbanging. Mukbanging the show. But, yeah. I did a finger flip, what do you call that? Trying to think of the name of the trick. Bomb drop. Finger flip to a bomb drop. Like a finger flip to a standing bomb drop. And I did that. I saw somebody doing it and I was like, holy smack. That's pretty cool. Someone else was trying a trick that I did. And it was just a great time, bro. I mean, we skateboarded from Jersey City, to the Pat train. We took the train to World Trade Center. And I remember from the World Trade Center, we skated to the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah. And it was just in like a secluded area, bro. You know, it was just a real secluded area. I had a great time. I went there, and I was there with Lamar. I know I was there with Sean, Rhodey, a couple other people. I think Omar was there. A bunch of skaters from the city, from where I am. And it was pretty dope. I mean, I know the Shut guys were there, because that's all you heard was, oh man, the Shut guys are here. The Shut guys are here. So, okay, the Shut guys were there. I think that was like, I think it was like 89, 90, somewhere around there. I think when I was stopping, you know. And mind you, I had a board. My board was the Jason Jesse. I think it was like an 88 or 89 model Jason Jesse. And that was my pro board, you know. And I mean, that was pretty cool. I loved it. I would love to get it again, you know. I sold it to fucking I sold it to one of my boys. I sold it to my boy Josh. Not Skater Josh, the other Josh, if anybody's listening to the podcast that knows me. And I sold it to him, I think I sold it to him like $20-30 because they needed some money for beer or whatever. You know, from Dwayne Peters shit, bro. I needed some beer money to hang out that night. And I remember asking him one day, like, yo, whatever happened to the skateboard? Oh, excuse me. Oh, I fell off of that. Okay. So I bashed it in half against the telephone pole, and I left it there. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, you had OJ Vert and OJ Freestyle wheels on there. I don't know why I mixed them, but I mixed them because I like the colors. You had Tracker trucks. You had fucking NMB bearings, bro. And I'm like, dude, you could have just took the parts off or something instead of just leaving in the street, man. But I'm like, that's what you get for fucking selling something to somebody who doesn't care about it, you know? People, you know, you sell stuff to somebody, they don't care about it, bro. It's like you got to lose attachment, you know? So, yeah, that's how my board got destroyed. You know, and I came back to skating like maybe 99. I started just riding around. And, like, you know, now I'm trying to do it, and I'm like, man, I'm all wobbly, you know, wiggly wobbly. You know, got to fucking get that footing back, man. I got to get my fucking feet, as my boy Lewis says, you know, you got to get your board legs back, your C legs or whatever, you know. So I'm like, you know, fuck it. You know, I mean, what's going on with this fucking thing, man? Facebook groups. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Thing's not red. I don't know. I just don't get what the freak is saying. Bam, 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 bam. Ask your viewers, blah, 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 to visit. Okay, streamer will ask to access the Facebook name and picture if they accept. Oh, let me see. Do. Okay. Oh, well. Okay, I see you. Okay. Oh, well. I don't know. I guess I gotta figure it out. But yeah, one time I remember we were skating in Jersey City, and we were holding on the back of the garbage truck, riding it down the block, you know, holding the back on it. And I guess the garbage man got pretty fucking pissed, you know, and you know, I was in the middle like an idiot, you know, everybody else was on the sides, and I remember Lamar and Timmy fucking, you know, scooped off the sides. And I remember he hit the brakes really hard, slammed the brakes, and it moved forward and came back, boom, and hit me right in the stomach. I flew back like 10 feet, dude, and I was like, Like I couldn't catch my breath, dude. Let alone fucking catch it. I couldn't catch a cold, let alone catch my breath at that moment, you know. And so basically, I was laying down for like a good 10, 15 minutes, trying to catch my breath, So I mean, it's really whack, man. I kind of wanted it. Can't post in the destination. Let me see who commented. Okay. Let me see this. I know I'm taking you guys on a thing I should have did. Yeah, I should have did this a long time ago. Okay, thank you. Well, no, okay, blah, 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 blah. All right. I don't know. I don't know what your feelings are. I don't know. You know what I mean? I know I wasn't supposed to play music on this podcast, but I play music on everything I do. You know. Yo, let me in, Let me in, But yeah, man, I'm gonna play I'll play a track right here, bro. I'll play a little something. Try to find something right here. Try to find something right there, right here, right there, right here. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this damn thing, man. But let me get a... There you go, bro. We got this for you right here. We're going to go through Up on a Rail. We'll be right back. Ruptured. What? I was ruptured, bro, with Up on a Rail. Yeah, man. That was a fucking heavy fucking the singer Marcos in Ruptured always skateboarded, bro, and called me a fucking old school dinosaur. Even though I'm only like maybe 3 years older than him, but I'm an old school dinosaur. He used to say, basically he used to ask me like, how come I don't skate? He's like, oh, you got the old school board, you old school dinosaur, blah 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 blah. I'm like, whatever, that's cool. I'll be a dinosaur, It doesn't bother me. But yeah, I'm gonna try to call somebody right now. Try to get a phone call in here. See if we get a phone call. Let me see. Oh man, that's a good one. Wait, what's up with that? I connected. Try to get a phone call in here. Let's see if we can call somebody. Man. No answer. Oh, this guy. Tried calling the old man JP. Because I know that motherfucker, John Paul Casey, JP, whatever you want to call him, just pimping and all that stuff. He was a guest on the podcast, episode 4. He used to work at skate shops, and I know he used to skate around when the store Supreme came to New York. I know he used to rollerblade and shit and go over there and all that stuff. And I know he used to hang out with all those people in the city and stuff like that. And he would rollerblade with all those people, man. Like I know he used to freaking hang out heavily with all the different skaters and stuff like that. He was a crazy rollerblader too, man. My boy JP, bro, he used to be an inline skater. He used to jump over cars, bro. Like front of cars, not over a whole car, but on the front of like from the front, like basically over the engine, over the hood where the engine is. He used to jump over that. It was insane, bro. Watching, because he used to tell me, because I used to do rail slides. Like they, how big people do that, but they would be like benches, like like stone benches, and we used to like stone benches or whatever, what I'm talking. And we used to rail slide that, and I mean that was like my highlight of a trick, rail sliding, finger flips. Doing a couple ollies here and there. I landed one kick flip. In my life, I landed one kick flip. But I landed a kick flip in my life. I'm cool like that. Oh man, and I wasn't really a man of many tricks, man. But I had cool style. I think I had cool style fucking riding. I mean, I would. Like they say, man, it's like riding a surf, bro, and I really got to find that wave again, man. I got to find that wave and just fucking jump back on it, like the old saying is, man, jump back on the shark, jump back on the board, or something like that, I don't know. But back to JP. He used to do some crazy gnarly stuff, dude. Like that fool would jump over cars. He would be the only inline skater really in like the skate parks and stuff like that. Well, when they started building skate parks over here, he would be the an inline skater, doing crazy stuff, man. Like he would ride around the park with a helmet on, kind of like that. But he would have 2 beer cans on the side, and he would be drinking beer while rollerblading. Like inline skating, whatever you want to call it, because the guy really didn't sit still. He was all over the place doing tricks, So, I mean, oh man, I just thought about something, bro. Imagine Tech Deck makes rollerblades, and you put them on your fingers, and you can inline skate with Tech Decks on your fingers as rollerblades. Crazy, bro. Watch that shit'll come out next. Tech Deck rollerblades, bro. Just put them on your 2 fingers. Do a misty flip with your hand, man. You know, like Jesus Christ, bro. But yeah, so I mean, used to watch. I know he said he used to watch me when I was skating, and I used to watch him. I mean, I tried doing jump ramps and stuff like that. I mean, I could jump a ramp. Like, I jumped a ramp with a bike. You know, I know everybody's probably done that. You know, I cleared like 6 boards. That was insane. Oh man. I remember one time, one of my boys, I won't mention his name, but he jumped the ramp. And we were jumping the ramp, I think with like a mountain bike or something like that. Some crazy shit like that, a mountain bike or something. And he jumped the ramp. He did 10 boards, cleared 10 boards. Now, mind you, when I jumped the ramp, you're not supposed to look down. And I looked down, and I almost fucking lost it. I almost bit the bullet, bro. We weren't wearing no friggin' padding back then. No helmets. None of that stuff, bro, because, you know, you'd be a pussy. So, you know. And I remember he did it, and he scraped the whole side of his face when he landed on the concrete. And he had to go to the doctor and stuff like that, man. Yeah, he ripped off all the skin on his face. He looked like the Phantom of the Opera. You know, it was bad, man. You know, but I mean, he healed, you know, like you can see one side of his face was a little bit lighter than the other, you know, but I mean, that was some crazy shit, bro. You didn't wear pads back then, dude. You know, you didn't wear a helmet, maybe a wrist guard or whatever if you hurt your wrist, man, but maybe, or gloves, but, you know, because you were doing power slides, you would wear gloves and stuff, you know. But I mean, nobody had the money for fucking pads and helmets and all that stuff. Or when you jump, or when you drop down, and maybe if you drop down no, not even, dude. Because I remember one time, the only time I ever dropped down in a half pipe, and mind you, this thing was only like 10 feet tall. You know, I dropped down in a half pipe. We didn't wear padding. You know, we didn't wear padding, bro. You know, nobody gave us no helmet. Nobody gave us no knee pads, elbow pads to wear and stuff. You go. That's it. Go. Drop. You want to do it? Drop. You know. So I remember when I dropped in, I did a split, bro, because I guess I ride what they call goofy foot or something like that. Because I push from my left and I have my right foot on the front of the board. So I guess that's goofy foot. And I remember my left leg, which was on the tail, didn't let go of the friggin' top of the ramp, bro. You know, so I kind of did a split, you know. But I got respect because I did it. You know, like if you didn't do it, you were gonna get your board tossed over the fence. I saw somebody get their board tossed over the fence. And I'm like, I didn't want to leave, but I didn't want to have my board tossed over like some barbed wired fence, dude. I didn't want my board tossed over there. You know? I mean, as long as you did it, all right, they left you alone. So I was like, fuck it, let's do it. Did it, you know, did a split. But, I mean, it was cool, man. You know, it was really cool, bro. I had a great time, man. You know, so I don't know. Well, we can cut it short, man. This will be a quick one, bro. Just to get it back on the ball, man. I'll have people come on this one. We'll just shoot the shit. You know, it won't be like From the Dungeon podcast, that I do, where it's like interview stuff and we do like interviews and we do like the radio show on there, and the Whatever We Feel in Radio. Make sure you check that out. And Chocolate Starcast, bro, is the best Limp Bizkit podcast in the world. I do with Sony's recording artist Scribble. So fucking make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out Chocolate Starcast. Check out Whatever We Feel in Radio. Check out From the Dungeon podcast. Check out Rat Talk. Check out Humpcast. Check out Hit the Mics. Check out Satanic Panic with Kwame Wakan. That's the family, man. Check them all out, And I will catch you guys again, I will occupy your mind again. Don't worry about that. And we'll get out of here with one more track. Let's leave with one more track, because I know you guys, I don't want to leave you guys, I don't want to leave you guys all hanging here, man. Oh, we'll get out of here, bro. We're going to get out of here with Ruptured, with Dogmatic. Actually, no, fuck that. We're going to go out with No Time. No time, bro. No time, bro. I'll check you back out, man, next time on Occupy Your Mind, bro. Peace out. Remember, like and subscribe if you like this on YouTube, bro. Show the love, man. Show the love. Or, hey, all those other channels have YouTube pages too that I mentioned, the podcast. Just show some love, and I'll check you out next time. Peace.
Part them succulent meat curtains, darling. Get ready for the religious experience of your life. Of love.